What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bozy World Music Reviews. We back at it again with another motherfucking reviews, man. I'm excited. Y'all know I love these reviews. Again, here's the email for you guys. Let me pin it. You can submit your music to bozyreacts@gmail.com. And of course, we already have some early submissions, which again, if you submit on Thursdays to the email, you can get priority plays. So we have some community plays. And again, you don't have to be here for the review, but if you want to be here to support, we appreciate you. We love you for that. So, yeah. How you feeling, Harzan?
Feeling good, my brother. How
Said
many
what?
submissions you got so far?
We have a good amount of submissions right now, which I love. This is what I love about priority plays because we don't really have to wait too long to start. So we have a submission from somebody named Hazy, OT Hazy. I'm not sure who that is, but hey, we'll play that. We got Sicario, we got Jinx, we got Macamorphous, we got Light, we got Grim, we got RPG, and we just got one from Shees Moletti.
Nice.
So we got a nice little queue going on right now. Hey, I appreciate you, RPG. See, look, that's why I love you, bro. Nobody else noticed that I shaped up, and I do it myself. And I did it nice and clean this time. A little curve, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody paying $40 for a haircut. Come on now.
Looking sharp, for sure.
Preach. I just learned that word yesterday. I was watching some Facebook
Preach?
reels, and the guy was like, preach.
Is that like a short for appreciate?
Yeah, sure for appreciate.
Appreciate? Preach?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Preach
like the
that,
term. It's supposed to be like a douchebag term or something like that.
Yeah, definitely sounds kind of douchey.
Hey,
So,
welcome in,
shall we
Shees.
start with some community plays?
So,
Maybe?
you know how I like to start it, man. You know how I like to start it. I got to set the
I
tone
would like to
first.
start it.
And play you guys something for me, you know what I'm saying, for the little intro. So, as you guys know, I got a new EP out right now, Mirrors EP on SoundCloud. So, not really promo. I just want you guys to hear this for real. I'll let you pick the song, though, Harzan.
The song.
Let me get it
Damn.
shared. Let me get it up here first. There's the track list. I'll let you pick the song.
Of course, I'm gonna go with Bozy Never Bozo, man.
Fuck
We
it.
gotta
Let's
host
do
this
it.
Friday reviews. Let's go.
Let's do it. So we're going for Bozy, never Bozo, man. Let's get it started, everybody. Happy Friday!
People like me so you can point.
Oh, wrong one. Haha, there we go.
Bozy. So it's Bozy World and Bozy Boys.
Welcome, Jinx.
Running circles round your bozos. Watch me do it, Bozy, that's comfortable. She loving how I grind. Who is she? Maybe it's the universe. You and I could never be on time, so I had to meditate. Calm my mind, stay in tune with your habits and your heart climb. Like hard times in your life, you had to step back. Could never have a setback if you just fly. Flow with time and the loosen, and I try to be sharp, on point with the rhymes. Been a while, I've been singing love songs for some time, strong that I can. I just choose to make whatever man. It's my voice and my choice to be a better man. The cocky side of me got tired fast. I'm an alpha when I gotta be. Love it when she cuddle me. Sensitive, intuitive, true to this music that I made. Cause I love this feeling. Watch me switch it up, the flows of heaven sent with a dab of hell. Give them everything, how I give her everything. Louisville did it again. Stop playing with the final boss, no rock. John Cena, how I move through life invisible. But haters seen it, see me when I'm down. Hate it when I'm up, never follow. And I suggest that you just follow suit. Bozy Wrld coming through the flush the fake. Keep it straight, never been a fake. One of a kind, like 3, fuck the metaphors. Running circles round your bozos, watch me do it Bozy. That's comfortable, She loving how I grind, who is she? Maybe it's the universe, you and I can never be on time, so I had to meditate, calm my mind, stay in tune with your habits and your heart climbs like hard times.
They used to think I was just a nerdy kid.
Let's get it.
Like I
Happy
ain't
Friday.
just the quiet kid. Gotta be careful with quiet ones.
Gotta be careful with the fucking quiet ones, you heard? Let's get him in again. You guys know I have to set the tone every time in the live. Y'all gotta do better than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the competition right now, bro. Alright, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So, Slash, I did not get your submission. Again, make sure you submit to the right email. Email is pinned right now. Right there. You see it. And let's get it. Let's get it popping. So I'm gonna give you guys the cue real quick. I see Sicario is in here. So my boy's gonna get his priority play straight away. And let's see. Let me get this set up. Is it YouTube? Okay.
I
Again, guys, if you want to get priority play just like Sicario did, you see he wasn't really like in the live like at first, but he still gets that priority play because he submitted early. You can always submit on Thursdays. Doesn't matter what time. It could be motherfucking 12 a.m. after Wednesday or something like that. But as long as you submit on Thursday, you will get that priority play. So again, guys, we got Sicario up first. Shout out Sicario, man, aka Tapatio Master. Oh, damn, I spelled that wrong. I'll fix it. Hold up. Bear with me. I'm typing too fast. But all right, guys. This song is by Sicario, a.k.a. Tapatio Master, and it is called Fuck the System. Let's get it.
let's go.
The suspect is believed to be in a surrounding 4-block area. He's a known Pachuco gang leader, a known criminal. He is armed and extremely dangerous. He has killed, and he will kill again. Do not hesitate to use your weapons. Your lives may depend on it. It's getting dark. Let's get this job done. Go! Watch your backs.
Hey, Sicario. Breaking fools to pieces, you know I got my reasons. I think you better listen when you step into the kitchen. The streets are fucking hot, and I bullshit you not. The homies on the block, ready to pop onto the top. I was running down the alley, I remember it was cloudy. All these sparkles all around me, so I threw away the shiny situation getting muddy. Now I'm running and I'm muddy. Helicopters above me, these sparkles just don't love me, but I don't like them either. So fuck that misdemeanor. I'm riding like a soldier, that's why I got my heater. You wanna take my freedom, so motherfuck the system. The judge and my PO, cause we don't really need them, nah. We don't really need them, nah. And we don't really need them, yeah, that's right. Fuck my PO, fuck the DA, fuck the judge,
I stay up on the block where these buses getting shunned, outlining fucking chalk, and I do the suit walk. Little West, I'm from the hood. I'm always up to no good, misunderstood, homie, so you know I'ma burn them like wood, homie. I don't give a fuck about the Judas or the DA, and motherfuck the Judas, they could put this shit on replay. We gangbang on the block where these buses getting stomped, outlining fucking chalk, and I do the suit walk.
Bullets keep on ripping, yeah, you will wind up missing every day of repetition. Let me melt that full of bliss. Human sacrificial this. We don't converse with no piss. Oh, we heard you busted dick. Send us lighter, so I slid. PTSD from the things that they know that I did. PTSD from the things that they know that I did. They got like miracles. Sicario, we pack. Go from Vegas up to Fresno. This old school style retro. Hey, yeah, the same going harder. My rhyme keeps riding darker. We flow like holy water. No ransom, those for fully. So the fucking daughters. No ransom. will wind up missing every day of repetition.
Yes, sir! Again, guys, that was Sicario, aka Tapatio. Tapatio Master. My fucking white dude voice came out. I don't know why. But again, guys, that was Sicario with Fuck the System. Drop your rates right now. What you thinking? I'm gonna start off with this one. I like this song. One thing I want to say, like, I love Sicario's ad-libs. I think, like, besides me, he's the only other rapper that really knows how to say A in a really cool way. Like, I think that's, like, what really drew me to his sound at first. He's like, ay, 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 ay.
Hey.
Like, yo, that shit, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's so monotone, but it's still turned. Like, it gets you turned, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I love that about it.
It's on point. Definitely.
Nah, facts, bro. I love that shit. So, just props for that. So again, I do like this song. I like the vibe of it, the name, the visuals. And again, guys, you can send music videos if you got them. If you have visuals, we'll play those since we got the ability to share our screen. Send the videos too if you want. We're down with that. You can send it to the same email, bozyreacts@gmail. But again, back to the feedback, bro. I fuck with this song. I like it. I do think this is like a better quality song too, like from what I've heard. Only thing, I feel like it's almost perfect. I'll say that. Like, so I'm gonna give honestly, I'll give it like a 9.5. And the reason I'm giving it 9.5 instead of like a 10 is because like I feel like there's still the mix is clean. Like I feel like you came through like very clearly, but I feel like I don't even think it's the EQ. I think the compression is the only thing that you need to fix in this, just to get the level of your vocals and the beat. So like, because I know sometimes, like, honestly, you can turn your vocals up to get that quality that you want, right? That perfect leveling. But sometimes the compressor does that for you. So if you turn up your vocals and that doesn't fix it, then just compress it and that should fix it. So it should be either or. But again, for that, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Appreciate that submission, bro. Fire shit. Keep doing your thing. And what you thinking, Harzan?
Well, to be honest, from the things that I heard before from Sicario, I really like this one. I think the visuals are dope, and like I really appreciate that because nowadays, like you have to be not only like producing your own music, recording your vocals, making your visuals, and like I really appreciate when people really put in the effort and produce their own thing, and they're not using AI. They're doing a video totally. Even if it's grainy, they put an effect on it, and I think the vibe of the video went really well with the vibe of the song. So I think you're going in a really nice direction, man. Like to really be honest, I will agree on some of the things that Louis said. Like definitely a little bit more compression on those vocals. I really love like when you talked about a helicopter and you just throw that sample in there in the middle of the song. I love when people do that because it just puts you on another reality, you know. It's like you're watching a fucking movie while you're listening to the song. Like you got me inside the narrative at that point. So that's really important. I would suggest though, but this again is totally my personal preference. Like I think rap songs do need like a verse, like a break in the song and an actual verse there that's different, that has like feminine vocals in the background, more ad-libs, more layers. Like I need the song to have this certain moments of build up towards a verse, and in between those moments, I think your vocals could also change speed, change tone, because the vibe is there. You know, like you got a really nice vibe, but do add some variation. I will work on that, and it's definitely also a 9.5 for me on this one.
Nah, I love that feedback, bro. I love that. And I want to say that too, because I remember when like Sicario had interviewed me for the first time on his thing. So again, guys, I'm gonna give this little shout out real quick. If you guys want to get an interview and be interviewed by Sicario, you can hit him up, DM him. Again, you can find him at Sicario's or Tapatio Master on Instagram and get that interview with him. But that was actually the reason I found out about StreamYard, because he did the interview on StreamYard, and I was like, oh, this is a cool app. I just never thought about it. And then, you know, we were trying to find a new platform to do these reviews. And I was like, yo, let's try StreamYard. Let's see what they're about. So we watched some tutorials and like we got into it. And I was like, yes, this is the fucking vibe. You know what I'm saying? So shout out, you know, Sicario for that, for the interview and all that. But again, guys, if you want to go get interviewed by Sicario, DM him. Definitely subscribe to his YouTube and all that. But I wanted to say, like, I love the visuals, man. Like, I think that's what kind of like added to the song also. That's why I gave you that 9.5 too, because the visual was done very well, and I like the style of it. It's like it's different. I feel like a lot of people like just want to go for like the higher quality stuff, and like yeah, it looks nice and like it's a nice camera and everything, but it's like, what are they showing? Like it's not. It
Now you
doesn't
have
feel real.
AI,
You know?
man. Like, and so many people are turning to AI. Like, it's freaking annoying. Like, when you use AI, like, you're basically telling me that you do not have the creative ability to present your own image. Like, you're giving that away. So people, if you do use AI, use it on a very creative way. Like, use very specific prompts in a way that I cannot tell that I'm watching AI. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really starting to be a trend right now, and I think that's really dangerous. Like, for creative process, and even AI doing whole tracks,
Facts.
whole songs. That's really scary, man.
Nah, I completely agree, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, when AI first came out, I was kind of like, I don't know, I'm not messing with it. You know, same thing with
Hmm.
virtual reality and all those things. It's just not for me. I don't see like the big fuzz about it. But I feel like AI is good for certain things. So like, for example, Chat GPT, love it. I heard about it. I never used it. But once like, you know, me and Harzan got into it a little bit because he knows more about it, I was like, I love this. I love this. So like
Yeah.
for certain things, AI is good. Like you can use it, but you just can't rely on it. Like when I see too many people like make cover art with AI and then try to sell it, like what? That's crazy. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like
I do not sell my artwork, but right now, if you go into my Instagram, like, I will give it away for you guys. Every single visual that you see on my profile, it's AI generated. Because I don't have like the time to put in the artwork and everything, but I do put in the time on getting those prompts right. You know, like, I have an aesthetic, it's black and white images, and I want photographic quality out of them. So when I ask AI something, I'm not gonna ask something that's really abstract and very cartoonish. You know, like, I'm gonna ask you, like, show me a landscape, or show me like a close up of a molecule or something, and I try to work around with that, just to have a background for my tracks. That's what I do. And if you do use AI, I would use it like in a smart way, or else like you're just using AI as everyone else is using AI, and you're not putting like your input into it. So definitely look into that, guys.
nah, absolutely. You know, we gotta go on a little bit of a tangent here and there, guys. We're here to listen to some music and vibe out and learn and grow,
Hmm.
all that good stuff. So let's get on to the next submission, guys. Again, we got another priority play coming up right now. So we got Jinx the Sweet up next, aka Sadie. Let me know if I said that right. Sadie.
Zadie,
Zadie?
Zadie,
Zaidi.
Zaiti, Zaidi.
Society. Society. Listen, guys, I'm Hispanic, okay? I was actually born in Puerto Rico, so all right, don't butcher me. But all right, guys, again, we got Zadie up next, and this song is called "You Want to See Me in a Martini." And I'm not gonna lie,
I like that.
that's fire. I like the name already. But definitely follow Zadie on SoundCloud right here. Y'all see it, y'all see it, y'all see it. Follow, like, all that good stuff. But again, guys, this song is called "You Want to See Me in a Martini" by Sadie. Let's get it.
I am waiting. Your table, go ahead, sit down. One thing you want to know, I'm not professional. I just came the other day, don't worry about it. You're a game, got some magic tricks. Stir the salad bowl, I'm here when you need me. You wanna see me on TV, go play the trash. You wanna see me on classical, play the girls. You wanna see me on TV, go play the trash. You wanna see me on classical, play the girls. Timmy Cash, I'll repeat. Timmy Lash, I'll repeat. I need all that money, cause I'm broke. Wanna see me in a martini? You wanna see me in a martini? I'll work at a five-star diner. I could serve you up a platter, or we could switch things up and put you in my position just to see how it feels when you get reeled. I know that you wouldn't like it. I'm your little bitch. Come on, grasp on you. Won't let go of you till you come and find me. You're a game. Got some magic tricks. Stir the salad bowl. I'm here when you need me. I'm here when you need me. You wanna see me on TV, go play the trash. You wanna see me on classical, play the girls. You wanna see me on TV, go play the trash. You wanna see me on classical, play the girls. Timmy Cash, I'll repeat. Timmy Lash, I'll repeat. I need all that money, cause I'm broke. Wanna see me in a martini? Wanna see me in a martini? You make me feel like it's that one time. No down, no words come out, cause you made me hypnotized. I'm ready to change, ready to play, ready to be a master puppet. Wanna see me in a martini? Wanna see me in a martini? Downplay what you want, downplay what you see, downplay what I need is what you need. Downplay what I want, downplay what I feel isn't true. That's what they always say to me. Downplay up the downplay up the downplay up the last night you said you want to play. Didn't I tell you? Gosh, feels good to be in my place, right? You wanna see me on TV, go play the trash. You wanna see me on classical, play the girls. You wanna see me on TV, go play the trash. You wanna see me on classical, play the girls. Timmy Cash, I'll repeat. Timmy Lash, I'll repeat. I need all that money, cause I'm broke. Wanna see me in a martini? Wanna see me in a martini? You wanna see me in a martini? Wanna see me in a martini?
Yes, sir. Again, guys, that was Jinx the Sweet, aka Sadie, with You Want to See Me in a Martini. I think it was. Yeah, You Want to See Me in a Martini. So, Harzan, let's start with you on this one. Let's switch it up a little bit. What you think?
Well, the title, first of all, was placing me in a totally different vibe than the song went. You know, um, first thing that I thought a little bit strange. Overall, genre-wise, how would I describe this? I would say like RuPaul meets electro rock. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely feel that the queer vibe, and I like that, and I do love a lot of RuPaul's tracks and also remixes of tracks of RuPaul. Some are really dope, and this really got me into that move, into that sort of party, into that sort of vibe, and I like that. Although I do not think you need 3 minutes and a half for this song. Like in the first break, I thought the song was like it was over there. you know, like, but you kept going, and there were a few interesting bits, like when he was saying, was it moonlight? Like, I don't know. He was like repeating this word several times, like it was a bridge towards the last verse. I would shorten that, like that segment. I would put it like here before that first break that you have in the song, and then I would make it like 2 minutes long tops, you know. And then from a technical aspect, the vocals surely need compression. They were too loud. I felt they were a little bit too loud. I couldn't I couldn't hear the instrumental very well at times. And a thing that turned me off at one point is that it sounded a little bit like a loop, and then you were doing like different sort of arrangements with the vocals on top of the same loop playing over and over again. So I think definitely production wise, from a production point of view, like there needs to be some variation with what you're actually doing with the music, you know. But overall, like I like the vibe. I like where you're going with it. I surely love this sort of songs and this genre, this style. Takes me back to places like memories them. But I don't know, how would I rate this? Since I think there's still a little bit of work on it, I'm gonna go with a solid 8. And I'm being generous. I know I'm being generous. What do you think, Louis?
All right, man. So what I want to say about this, like, I love Jinx's music because it's
Mm-hmm.
different, and I can respect that. Like, I love hearing things that are just different. They're original. They're unique. Um, I think I would agree. I think the first thing that I noticed was that it was too long. So I kind of like what Sicario said, where maybe if it was sped up just a little more, like a faster BPM, it could have worked a little better. But I do like, again, I do like the vibe overall of this song because again, it's different and it doesn't sound terrible. Like the vocals definitely need a little polishing, but they were decent. I think they were better done than the last song we heard from Jinx, which was Annihilation. I finally learned how to say that word thanks to Jinx. I was saying annihilation before. Annihilation. Now, why is it even pronounced that way, right? Annihilation. Doesn't make any sense. But besides that, I love this song. I would say definitely like shorten certain like aspects of it, structure it a little better. But what I
Mm-hmm.
thought, like what sparked in my mind, I would have loved to hear this in a remix style of like I don't know if it would be EDM, but like sort of like how like you remix my song Harzin in a
Mm-hmm.
sense, right? Where like but like even more extreme, where like certain parts are like repeated or like dubbed or like I don't know what's the right word, like duplicated and
No
stuff.
filter. I played a lot with filters in Blade game.
Yeah, but I'm
Definitely.
saying like besides the filters, like there's just like there's those certain remixes like where they repeat a part a lot and they keep playing. It's
Mm-hmm.
like dun dun dun, and like it keeps like replaying that one part. Like I would like to see that type of style with this song. I think that's what it's needing. It's needing a different type of like just like vibe to it overall. Because like again, it's a good song the way it is, and I do want to see more like vocals from you, Jinx. I think like it will be good practice for you. And again, it's just interesting to like hear like what you do on these songs. I like that because it does have a lot of substance. That's what I like about it too. But I think I'm gonna give it. I'll give it an 8. I'll also give it an 8 out of 10. Because again, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I've heard worse. Trust me. So,
Definitely.
um,
Agree on that.
but again, guys, I was Jinx the Sweet, aka Sadie, and thank you for that submission, Jinx. We appreciate you. Jinx said it's 2 years old. I like singing, but my computer fan be so loud. You gotta turn it off. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like with me, it used to be my AC. My AC was fucking thunderous, and the same thing with my fan. And like, if you go back to like certain, like some of my older songs, you can actually hear the fan in the background, and like it ruins it ruins the song. So what I started doing, I started just turning it off when I went to record, and it helped tremendously. So I would recommend that. Just
Nice.
turn it off. It's gonna be hot. Trust me. You're gonna be sweating, but it's gonna be worth it. All right, guys. Up next, so let me check. I gotta check the queue real quick. But again, if you guys want to submit your music, the email is bozyreacts@gmail.com. You can submit a music video, a visual if you want also. It can be a SoundCloud link, Spotify link. The only ones we don't do is Apple links because I can't play music from there. Because, you know, Apple is very, what's the word? Greedy. There it is.
Apple.
Gotta love it. Alright, guys, so up next we have Grim, and I'll give you guys the cue real quick. So it will be Grim up next. Then we got RPG with a submission, and then we got Sheesh Moletti. And the last submission after that will be Slash. So that's the cue right now. But again, we got Grim up next. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got for us this week. All right, there we go. So this song is called Lost Love version 2, and it is by Grim, and I think it's featuring K3, maybe so. All right, let's get it.
So I can show you that it's us. Ready for the coaster, yeah, I told you it's a plus. If you take your time, baby, I swear it ain't no rush. Crossing me real wrong, hot, I think you might get touched. Think about the times we had when game was wrong the dust. Money was good, but never enough. Though we made it come clutch. East side's raised, I go up. If I stay here, I'm stuck. Never the one to go up, but I don't give a fuck. Sleeping on me out of space, taking puffs. Who is he? Cause I'm the one. Keep the buck, cause he's a done. Man, I let the stars come. Smoking those eyes in my lungs. Stuck in the shit, we leaving them dumb. How do you hate when you a bum? Hopping the beat, and I can't stop. Bitch, I'm not done. Hit on with a KO, so damn, they might be going. Walking like a big nigga, so RP, big pun. Say something slipping, you might get hung. She ain't that Kill Bill, so I hope I won't get stung.
You might think that I'm black, but no, I'm not. I hustle, not in song. Mama told me keep that fine, bro, but I'm already known. I'm the type to pull up anywhere if the ops are going. How you want me gang, but tuck your tail when niggas get the blown. Backyard drill, my bro said stand most, just don't fuck this up. So I took a 10 brought to the plug, I'm finna go double up. 100,000, that's for brand new top, I can't even fuck this up. 45 shots right in the clock, bro gon' shoot some up. Hope I don't get strong, baby, but you on my mind, baby. 100,000 drugs, only thing I've been one lately, so I ran it up. Grab a show cause I'm a mud, baby, so I ran it up. Grab a show cause I'm a mud, baby.
Man, I lost my love, going through so much, baby. Damn, I lost my trust. Really trying to make it so I can show you that it's us. Ready for the coaster, yeah, I told you it's a plus. If you take your time, baby, I swear it ain't no rush.
Yes, sir. Again, guys, that was Grim featuring K3 with Love Lost. So let me get
Lost
started
Love.
with this one. Is it Lost Love?
Lost Love.
Oh, Lost Love. Lost Love. Appreciate that. So you guys, Lost Love by Grimm. Everybody dropping their rates right now. So I like this vibe, but I got some feedback.
Mm-hmm.
For one, I think I'll say this: the second guy's vocals were mixed better than the first. And I know your
Yeah,
vocals. I know
I get
Grimm's
that.
vocals were the first ones. So I don't know what it is though. I want to say it's EQ. I think it's a little bit of EQ.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I didn't hear as much auto tune on
Oh
this
my
one,
god.
which is a good sign. You
Mm,
guys know like I'm anti auto tune. I don't have nothing against it. I'd rather people do layers. It's always better. Um, but yeah, bro. I think
definitely.
do you have an engineer? Does somebody engineer your stuff? Because like I don't know, it's just the quality is not really there, and I feel like it's sounded better before. So I think overall, bro, we need to get that quality up. Whether it's messing around with the EQs, but I think I really think that's what it is. I think it's just the EQ, just cleaning that up, like learning how to EQ a little better, and then about the structure of the song, because I noticed you had basically a hook, and one thing that I didn't notice was how to differentiate the hook from your verse. Because I heard the hook at the end, and that's what made me
Mm-hmm.
go, "Oh, that was a hook."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the overall structure of this song could have been done better. Whether it
Mm-hmm.
was you yourself, Grim, like basically, like how we told you before, trying to expand your sound. Try some different like techniques into how you're saying these flows, right? So having the hook be one flow, and then just having a little more energy in the verse part, because I couldn't tell that you even had a hook and a verse right there. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's like I feel like you and this other guy that was on the song K3 could have had a better structure overall, like how to set up the song, because I felt like again the way I saw it was like you had a verse, he had a verse, and I thought the song was done, but it was like a hook, a verse, then he had a verse, and then it was a hook. So like the structure's kind of like all over the place. So it's really just like again, what I did to help me was I listened to certain artists that have a good structure. You know what I mean? So like Mac Miller, XXX,
Mm-hmm.
Post Malone. Those are the top three artists that I listen to learn how to basically get that structure down better. So that's really the only feedback is just the vocals need a little cleanup, and just working on that structure a little better because I've heard better structure from you. Um, I think I'll give it. I say 7.5. I give this one a 7.5 just because I feel like I've heard better from Grim like specifically, but overall though it's still a good song. Like it's vibing. You know what I'm saying? Like the feedback at the end of the day, guys, is just to give you guys something to kind of work on. And if there's no feedback there, that's great. But there's always just the little things that kind of just help you evolve and get better. You know what I'm saying? Because you can never get worse. You can only get better. So again, that's my feedback for you, bro. I hope that helps. And again, 7.5 out of 10 for me. And Harrison, what you think?
Well, you know me, guys. Like, when this kind of genre songs come along, I really give it to Louis because he's far more experienced in this sort of tracks than I am, and playing with vocals and everything. Like, that's really Louisville kind of signature. So you should really take his advice. A few points that I do agree with Louis, like the structure. It definitely sounds that you have your part, then he has his part, and then the whole thing is over. You have like a hook in the end, and I think this happens a lot. This sort of structure happens a lot. People do this quite frequently, and I think that it's quite original when you sort of break that expectation. Let me give you a few examples. Like, if you and him alternate verses, the whole song becomes more dynamic. If you don't have like a segment that's strictly your own, and then you just glue another artist's segment into the same track, like, you don't you understand, it's much more dynamic, it's much more diverse. So I do have that comment. More variety, maybe extend it a little bit so this hook can appear again and more evident and with some more variation. Because I definitely felt that the song was a little short. I think it can evolve a little bit more, definitely. And I will disagree. I think there is still too much auto tune. I would turn it down a notch, if not totally. Because I do agree with Louis. Like, autotune, it's a very big turn off for me. You really need to know why you're using autotune and how autotune adds something to the song, adds something to the music. You know. And on that matter, I think I would rate this not 7.5, but a solid 8 as well, because I think the vibe is there, but there's still a little bit of work to go through. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the weight on this one.
Absolutely, man. And again, I just want to reiterate to you guys, we just want to see everybody grow. Something that helped me in my music journey was literally taking in feedback. And like, I never ever once got like felt like it was personal. I feel like, it depends too. Like, you have to be careful with like who the person is and how they're giving you the feedback. Because like, sometimes people just make shit up. But one thing we're not gonna do is make shit up and try to find things to try to critique on. Like, if the song was fire, if it was a 10, it was a 10. There's nothing else you could really do to it. So again, guys, really taking this feedback, because like, it really helped me. Like, a lot of people, I can name them. Like Mikey, a producer named Mikey from India, helped me a lot with my EQ and compression, treble off, same thing. Um, you know, Everybody. That's why, when I'm creating, I send my music out to a lot of people before I even drop it to get that feedback, because sometimes there's things that I don't hear that they hear. So like, again, if you guys really want to grow in your own musical journey, you have to take in that feedback and at least try it. Just try it. Because, there was a lot of times where people would tell me shit and I did not understand nothing they said. Oh, you got to do this. You got to do that. And I'm like, what? Like, I remember one guy was like, yo, why don't you just add another compressor to it? It might help. And I was like, there's another compressor? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But like, when I actually did it,
You can add two?
yeah, bro, no bullshit. I was like, there's more than one? Like, what? And yeah, like, on GarageBand, they actually have, so they have like an exciter, they have two compressors, they have a limiter and all that stuff. So like, I used to just do no compressing, but then I started using one compressor, and it was making my songs that much better because they weren't loud as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, when I would drop a song, bro, and it wouldn't get the love that it deserved because it was loud as shit, and people were now trying to like have their ears fucking blown out. So like, I started using a compressor, and it helped. But then like, the one compressor sometimes doesn't work. Sometimes you need an extra compressor, and it does different things. You just gotta play around with things. So again, guys, hope you guys are really taking in the feedback, and it's all love for real. Let's get back into this queue. So Macca, let me know if you're in here, because I saw that you were in here before. But I don't know if you're in here, but let me know, because you did submit early, and you have priority play, so you'll go next if you're in here. But again, Graham, thank you for that submission, bro. We appreciate it. Let's go. Yo, we got Macca in the house. Yo, real quick, I haven't done this in a while. Drop your city, drop your state, your country, wherever you're watching us from. Rep yourself. Me, myself, and I are from Jersey City, New Jersey, born in Puerto Rico. Y'all know what it is. East Coast is the Beast Coast. But definitely let us know where you're coming in from. So we got Macamorphous up next. I'm excited for this one. So like, if you guys fuck with TikTok, definitely follow Mac on TikTok. He has a lot of content on there. Like every time I'm on there and I'm scrolling, I see Mac posting a lot of content. So definitely show him love. Look at that. We got UK in the house, Manchester, bro. Like, come on now, man. That's fire. That's fire. We got Seattle in the house. What's goody? You know what's crazy? I used to get I never knew there was 2 Washingtons. So like there's like Seattle, Washington, and there's like Washington, DC. I never fucking knew that.
Me neither. That's new for me. But I'm not American, so I got an excuse.
Listen,
I don't live there.
You know what they say. You know what they say. We learn something new every day, baby. I love that.
Actually, there are 2 Washingtons. I'm gonna check that right now, real quick.
Yeah, so you got Washington D.C. and then you got Seattle, Washington. We got somebody from Oman, Badiha, but I'm born in Oman, Muscat. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Slash. I don't even know where that is. So if you can like pinpoint it, you know what I'm saying? I could look it up.
There's also Washington in the UK.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn.
There's also a Washington in the UK. Sorry, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, man. I didn't know. I didn't know George Washington. That's what I said. I didn't know George Washington was so influential. She says DC is a province, Washington is a state. Listen, bro. I don't even know what that means, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that knowledge. But I don't even know what a providence is. That sounds like a fancy ass mansion. Will you come to my Providence tonight? We're having a ball. We got Michigan in the house. We got the District of Columbia. Bro, why you capping, bro? That sounds like a college. Bro said District of Columbia. All right, guys. Enough fooling around. No more fooling around, Harzan, all right? You're doing too much, man. All right, guys, we got Macamorphous up next, and this song is called I Just Want to Be Normal Like You. Let's fucking get it! You play. You better play your song again.
I just cannot do what you do. I just want to be normal like you. I just cannot do what you do, no matter how much I want to. I just cannot do what you do. I just want to be normal like you. I just cannot do what you do. I just want to be normal like you. Failure doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means you ain't succeeded yet. So how come expectations ain't exceeded yet? I feel like strapping a bomb onto an easy jet and flying that piece of shit at Indeed's exec with my penis erect. To be honest, last couple of years have been a wreck. Life's been fucking me, so maybe life has been a wreck. Rocking my boat, but I stay hard to ain't spilled my semen yet. And beneath my deck there's a demon and he squeezes my neck. Jesus wept. Lost my job, now I'm feeling stressed. Therapy is next. Get taught to decompress. Breathe, check, ease, dress, check, then breathe, rest. Get depressed or vexed again and repeat the steps. I just cannot do what you do. I just wanna be normal like you. I just cannot do what you do, no matter how much I want to. I just cannot do what you do. I just wanna be normal like you. I just cannot do what you do. I just wanna be normal like you. I got all the job down to save my life. Every time I try, it takes flight. When I'm new, I should break the ice. And if my next interview say, hey, I'm the guy that gives 110%, but every penny or cent I spent definitely wouldn't put a dent in rent. Fuck a flat man, I need to rent a tent. I vent and vent, unload my bars. Now I'm unemployed, had to quail my father and sell my car.
Yeah, we buy any car at comp, but we be like really far from a fair price. We won't accept it. We'll undercut you market value, cause we know you're desperate.
My life's like a fucking head trip. Life's Voldemort, I'm Cedric, to a degree. Now I need a porky for exit. I'm just a wordsmith with smearing off. fueling my pen, it spews again. Word of Macamorphis, but where do I turn cross in life? Cause every decision I make, I'm worse off. I just cannot do what you do. I just wanna be normal like you. I just cannot do what you do, no matter how much I want to. I just cannot do what you do. I just wanna be normal like you. I just cannot do what you do. I just wanna be normal like you. I got all the job down to save my life. Every time I try, it takes flight. When I'm new, I should break the ice and let my next interview say, hey, I just wanna be normal like you. I just wanna be normal like you. I just wanna be normal like you. I just wanna be normal like you.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Let's
God
fucking
damn.
go, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is the best song that we heard on the live today. Like,
1,000 out of
as
10.
far
Like,
as,
I'm
bro,
giving my rate now. 1,000 out of 10.
facts, bro. Like, honestly, just when we're talking about good quality, like, not just being able to hear it clearly, but again, hearing it clearly, having a clean EQ, clean compression, having good levels between the beat and the vocals, and not just that, the structure is there, bro. You know where the hook is, you know where the verse is, and then the outro in there, like throwing them off, like, oh, you thought you were gonna get the hook again, but no, it's an outro. You know what I'm saying? And then just playing around with it. This is, I
Bring
mean,
back
for
verses
me,
to hip hop, please.
facts,
Bring back
bro.
those verses, man.
Facts,
People
bro.
don't do
Again,
verses anymore.
this is 1,000 out of 10. Again, just everything across the board, just like done perfectly. The production, I love how he has like on his Spotify, he has like a little visual playing on the side, and everything. Like, this is definitely, and obviously Eminem, like, influence. Like, this is like Slim Shady-esque.
I bet to disagree. This because I grew up listening to audio volleys, and this really took me to that place, man.
Wait,
Like
what is it?
audio volleys. Like that's a classic UK rap with some electronic influence. Like guy was there, like with the verses that was totally audio volleys vibe. Like definitely, I loved it. It brought me back to my adolescence, you know. I'm giving it 1,000 out of 10, man. Like the best submission we got so far. Best submission we got so far. Definitely.
Facts.
I ran out of comments. Like the narrative was there, the storytelling was there, the variation was there, which is something that most of you guys don't do. Like, okay, even those of you who do find a vibe, you just sing on that registry. Let's say during the a whole song. Like it's awesome when you can add variation, when you can add different speeds, like when you're rapping like this. But then you go, like the song lives of those little things. Like that's what keeps people hooked on the song. That's what builds up into a verse, and that's the sort of rap music that I love, and that unfortunately I think we're kind of losing. So respect, man. Just please keep on doing what you're doing. 10.
Hell yeah. And you heard it here
10 for
first,
me.
man. That brought Harrison back to his adolescence, all right? Right back to his adolescence, all right?
Teenage years. Teenage years. Sorry. Lost it. I got to auto translate sometimes.
I also, again, guys, if you guys send me like a little message in the email, I'm gonna read it. So I'm gonna read what Macca actually said. So he said, "Yo, my new release. I just want to be normal like you. Submitting for the Bozy Reacts live on Friday. Song info. I wrote this song after feeling frustrated towards life. Everything from not getting the recognition I feel I deserve in music, to just not achieving the things in life that my peers are achieving, moving out their parents' house or getting a career, etc. This song almost pokes fun at myself, whilst also highlighting areas of my life I don't feel happy with." Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Definitely.
I love that, bro. Thank you for that submission, bro. Again, fire song. And again, guys, tap in with Macamorphous. He got a lot of content on TikTok. He's on Instagram, but he's definitely on TikTok more. I've seen more stuff on there. But definitely follow him at Macamorphous on all platforms. And again, thanks for that submission, bro. So again, guys, if you guys want to submit your music, bozyreacts@gmail.com is the email. You can submit also, again, you can submit music videos, visuals. We'll also show those on here. So let's get back into this queue, man. So we got, up next, we got RPG. And he's blessing us, too. He's blessing us. But let's give you the queue real quick. It's RPG, then it's Sheesh Muleti, then we got Slash, and then we got Elishay Music. So that's the queue right now.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
All right, so again, we got RPG up next. Let me just get this pulled up because it's a Google Drive link. Got a hand with the come on! If you guys don't know, that's how RPG talks.
Excuse me, it is correct. Adolescence is an English word.
Nah, look, it is, bro. It's the way you said it. You said adolescence.
Adolescence.
That's what I was making. I was making fun of your accent, bro. Even though I got a terrible accent too. I can't say it either. Adolescence.
Adolescence.
Adolescent. Look.
Adolescence.
Adolescence. Adolescence. Adolescence. There we go. Adolescence.
Yes.
See, look.
Yes.
Look. This is why we needed you in this live.
I'm translating from Portuguese directly to English, and so it's.
Nah, it's all good. This is why we needed. This is why we needed Sheesh Muleti in this live, bro. He's our speech coach right now. All right, bro. I'm done with words. Again, guys, we got RPG Red, Purple Gold up next. And this song is called As Above, So Below. See, I gotta speak slow to get all the pronunciation right. All right.
Right.
All right. So again, guys, we've got RPG up next, and this song is called As Above, So Below. Let's get it.
Play it, mate.
It's your boy RPG, Red, Purple, Gold. And this flow, you can never touch. My flow will wrap my hands around your neck and steal away all of your breath. I can promise I am red, purple, gold till the final minute of my death. I will wipe the floor with your crew till there's not a single thing left. And it's only your heart said I want to be my last and final theft. My flow will cover up your eyes and steal away the last bit of your sight. I'm overwhelming and the last thing that you wanna do is fight. You are lost and blind in the dark dance cause I take up all the light. I will leave you beaten and shaky. Can you bounce on the edge of a night? As above, so below. You can never touch my flow in the sun or the snow. You can never touch my flow, putting on a show. You can never touch my flow, fast, never slow. As above, so below.
As above, so below. You can never touch my flow in the sun or snow. You can never touch my flow, putting on a show. You can never touch my flow, fast, never slow. As above, so loud. We talk about flow, man, my superb. Words came from the trap, man, not the birds. Smoke plumbing herbs, thing like a turd. This smell absurd, I fly like a bird. More like an eagle, they pigeons and seagulls. I'm up in a wriggle, two-tone like a beagle. My flow with is solid, they flow with is see-through. I need a translation from English to Hebrew, to Spanish to Mandarin to French, whatever. They know I'm coming with this music so clever. Bust like a Beretta, the rhymes of Vendetta. This Texas trendsetter, it keeps getting better. RPG, fit a blow up like an RPG. I don't play no games like RPG. My diamond dancing women look at me. This 5 verse coming from the T.O.P.
Hands up or so below. You can never touch my flow in the sun or the snow. You can never touch my flow, putting on a show. You can never touch my flow, fast, never slow. As a word, my flow will come and creep into your veins and make your heart stop. I build up my foundation strong. The one thing I will never do is drop. It also makes it nice when I build my foundation at the top. Even if I fall, I'll make my way right to the exact same spot.
Yes, sir. Again, guys, that was RPG Red, Purple, Gold with As Above, So Below. Let's start with yours and what you think, bro.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. I do think it misses some compression, you know, like the didn't hear quite his vocals all the time. I think there is a little bit of work here and there to consider. No, it was fucking perfect. It's like RPG. I really love to hear RPG on these songs that he really comes in very aggressive. You know, like I really love this sort of different vibe that he puts, and I'm always surprised with the variety of his songs. So, are we rating this? Do we need to? 1,000 out of 10? Again, a million out of 10? Someone wrote it? Yeah, definitely a million out of 10. Have no comments for it. Guys, very professional, always delivers. Like, was vibing from beginning to end. I really love this one. What do you got so far?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree, but not fully. So look, he just said it too. He just said it too. Still need the final mixing and mastering. I heard it. it. The only thing that I noticed, to be honest, when that one sound came in, like that, like that shit, however you want to fucking interpret it, you know what I'm talking about? When that like extra melody came in, that one was like a little bit too on top of like his vocals. But besides that, it sounds great. I love the vibe. The first thing that I thought when I heard it drop, I was like, who made RPG mad, bro?
Yeah.
Like, who got him angry, bro? You would not like RPG when he is angry, because his Colombian, like, ancestors come out of him, bro. I'm telling you. But, I mean, yeah, besides that, like, I know, again, once he gets that final mixing and mastering on it, it's going to be perfect. So, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Beautiful song, bro. I can't wait for the album to drop. So, again, guys, you can find RPG Red, Purple, Gold, all platforms. It's, I think, except for SoundCloud, so you can find them on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere else you listen to your music on. And you can find them on YouTube. He also got some music videos on there, so definitely check those out. I might play, honestly, that's what we're going to do after, because the queue right now is Sheesh Moletti, we got Slash, and then we got Ella Shay. And I'll probably play RPG's Freedom Fighters video, because that, if you haven't seen that video, fire, dude. But alright, guys, up next we got Sheesh Moletti.
Let's hear it.
Let me just shut up. Alright, guys, this is Sheesh Moletti, and this song is called Play-Doh. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
A wise guy.
Someone call Lil Mosey. I got a blueberry Fago. I like to play with my money. Big butt seem texture Play-Doh. I like to keep me don't got time for no fake hoes. I don't be giving no fucks. Big butt swirl like tomatoes.
Hand me a cup of that pink. I'm finna have a good dream. I really do what I rap about. My nigga, that's all what it seems. If you wanna keep me happy, go and get me lean. If they got money, drugs, and fiends, that's where I wanna be. Yellow nigga, I done blacked out. Sewn up, got it mapped out. Did it all and they copy me. Got it all, I done spazzed out. Now they like, what does that sound? Like a flyer, I done passed out. Never go back to the max out, cause it ain't really the cash route.
Someone call Lil Mosey. I got a blueberry Fago. I like to play with my money. Big butt seem texture Play-Doh. I like to keep me don't got time for no fake hoes. I don't be giving no fucks. Big butt swell like tomatoes. Remember the car I'm riding is stolen. Smiley face sticker inside of a Rolex. I don't got time unless it's for most X. It's for the dogs that come from the low end. Don't make dollars, then it make no sense. Reminisce trap like your favorite pair of forces. You don't bump sheets, then bitch you a Mormon. I'm whipping a Wraith that got 600 horses. Running my stripes, it's time to get sworn in. Diamonds from Paris and they be imported. Cream white seats like the shit that you snorting. I keep me some tree, big sheesh, be the Lorix. Someone call Lil Mosey. I got a blueberry Fago. I like to play with my money. Big butt seem texture Play-Doh. I like to keep me don't got time for no fake hoes. I don't be giving no fucks. Big butt swell like tomatoes.
Yes, sir. Again, guys, that was Sheesh Moletti. I'm pretty sure that's featuring Davi the Goat. And that song was called Play-Doh. So I kind of want to bring it like a point that I had before, right? With that kind of like what Harson says, that variety, right? So like I like how, again, you see his hook was a certain flow and then his verse was a whole different flow. And it was just like a slight little difference that he had to make to let you know, like, hey, I'm jumping back into the hook right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and making that catchy, you know what I'm saying? Making it sound nice. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about variety or like flow switches or just things to, again, make it just be more direct. So I like that he did that, right? Just having that variety there. And again, I like the vibe of this song. I think this is the first song that I actually heard from Sheesh on Instagram. So overall, I liked it. I do think that there's like a slight static though. Like it's very like, I'm be honest, bro. If you would have EQ'd it just a little bit more down, I think it would have fixed it. Cause like it's a very slight, like you can't really hear it unless you're listening for it. Cause again, it's a cool song, it's fire. But again, that was like a little slight, little like static there. So again, I think that just has to do with the EQ. I think everything else is perfect. Like if you compressed it, it was compressed good. If it doesn't really need compression. The delivery. Everything, just the whole overall vibe of the song. Again, I think that EQ just needs a little love, just a little bit. Turn it on a little bit. And again, how you do that, what I learned, you basically, when you're EQing, you find like every EQ you want to bring it all the way up and see where you hear the static the most and then just bring it down. That's all you do. When you bring it down, it gets rid of the static completely. And then after that, you can turn it up and pan it and do all the extra stuff to get it to sound just a little clearer and louder and stuff like that. But again, besides that, nothing else really wrong with the song. That's my feedback. So I'll give it... I give it a 9.5. I give it 9.5 out of 10. Because again, I really just think it's just that small change. And like he just said, like he's still playing with it. He just started making music. He was a producer first, so I think he's only been at it making music for like a month. So again, you know, shouts out to you, bro. Like off the rip, like you're already sounding like really good as far as your delivery and all that other stuff. So just keep working on that mixing and that EQing, just messing around. Like I'm telling you, bro, like when it comes to like using a DAW, you just have to like play with buttons. And like when it comes to the EQ, put it all the way to the left. I mean, all the way to the right, all the way to the left, all the way up, all the way down to see what it does. You know what I'm saying? And then see what each color does. Because, you know, you have red, purple, green. You got the two different greens. Just see what each one does to your vocals. And, like, you'll start to notice, like, sometimes it makes it sound worse. Or all it does is make it louder or whatever. And then, you know, you just find your own little preset. And, again, that's really just how you learn. Just playing around, bro, for real. But, again, 9.5 for me. And Harzen, what you think?
Well, definitely, I did hear a little bit of static. I got what you were saying, and I think that when you're EQing, it's very important. Like generally, like there are some things about like production tips that are like a basis that you can apply on and every project you do, but they are not like universal truths. Like you always need to check what's the vibe that you want, and perhaps a little bit of noise might make sense if that's where you want to go. Like if that makes sense in the track. If it sounds a little bit off, then there's definitely a need to tweak that. And a little bit of advice on that. When you have an audio recording, there are a lot of high and low frequencies that you just don't hear. And you need to cut those in the DAW because they do give a lot of noise. And to have that really sharp pitch perfect audio recording, you have to cut those and slightly turn down those middle frequencies because there is a point on those middle frequencies that the sound sort of resonates, and you need to bring that a little bit down to the sweet spot where it just glues it together with the whole instrumental, with the whole music. Genre wise, again, I don't really appreciate the using auto tune. I think you didn't use it that much, but definitely look into using your own voice, being comfortable with your own voice, trying different styles, different flows into it, and maybe the song could be a little bit longer if you had those extra ingredients, I think. So I think I'm gonna go with a solid 9 on this one because I think it really needs to tick some of these boxes in order for it to be a 9.5 or an actual 10. Like it's perfect. So, but like it's very impressive if you're just starting out. Like this is sounding very very solid. My only piece of advice is like we get a lot of submissions in this style. I feel this. I felt this. Like when I started hearing a song, and don't take this personally, like I had this feeling I heard this before. I don't know who submitted a track, but I heard this before. I heard this the previous week. I heard someone else submitting something in this style, and I think lots of people are kind of discovering this recipe because it's a recipe and they're just following that. But it's okay. Like I've said this about some people that submitted, like for instance, in dubstep tracks and like those styles. They all have recipes. When you figure it out, it's very hard to unplug yourself from a thing that you know that works. But it's actually that exercise of distancing yourself from the place that you feel comfortable in that really allows the space for creative process and growth. So really look into that. I'd say I rated a 9, definitely.
Beautiful feedback. So I want to answer some of the things that he said. So first, that he says, I have a preset and it scares the heck out of me playing with it. So I'll give you a little strategy that actually Hunter J Music taught me. So, because I think you use BandLab. So, but it doesn't matter what DAW you use, right? Make 2 separate tracks, right? And so basically, you have your first track, copy and paste it, and put it on a separate track, right? So put the preset on the first track, leave it like that, and then mute it. And then go to the other one and play around with it. Do everything possible to that fucking track, bro. Like, try to EQ it yourself. You know what I mean? And just play around with it. See what does what makes it sound better. Try to listen for that static. Try to listen. Because, like, when I'm EQing, the first thing I listen for is how can I get this to sound louder without me having to turn up the volume on the side. That's the first thing that I try to do, right? Once I find a good level, like, okay, this sounds good, this is loud enough, then if I hear any static, which sometimes is there, sometimes it's not, so it really depends. I try to find where the static is coming from. So is it coming from this one? From this green one? No? All right, leave that one alone. Is it coming from this blue one? Oh, there it is. Let me bring it up. Okay, move it to the right. Okay, it sounds better here. It sounds worse here. Find the worst
Mm-hmm.
sounding one and then bring it down. And then do the same thing for the other ones. Like, okay, what happens if I put the purple one up? Okay, nah, that's not helping it. So let me just leave it. Let me go down. Nah, that either. Let me leave it up. Then I'll go to the compressor, right? So your second thing where you said you had some feedback saying like adjusting the mids. When it comes to that, that has to do with compressing. So you have a low frequency, you have a medium frequency, and you have a high frequency. So that's pretty much like straightforward. The high frequency is when you see like your track is like all squiggles and shit. The high frequency would be the one that's like the highest. That's like all the way, just the highest one. The lowest one is the lowest one. The middle one is the middle. Like that's all it is. Is breaking down that track. So what I usually do when something is very static, once I finish the EQ and I'm like, okay, I can't do anything else to this EQ to make it sound better, I go to the compressor, I turn down the high frequency just a couple knobs, and it fixes it every time. I did that with Bozy Never Bozo. It was too much. So I added the compressor, I put the high frequency a little bit down. I was like, all right, this is perfect. And then again, if you keep hearing issues, play around with everything that you have. Pitch correction. Try to see if the pitch correction can help it. Reverb. Everything that you do helps it, but also do it in a certain order. You always want to do EQ first, and after that EQ is done, then you do everything else. Add the reverb, add this and that, and the last thing that you want to do is add that compressor. And after that, you're golden. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like doing things at a certain order, and just doing everything possible that you can in the first section, second section, and the last section to basically get it to where you wanted to get it to. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's just things that I've learned, and I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that helps, bro. Absolutely, she's like I said, bro. We're here for the feedback. We're here for the positive and constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I've learned a lot in my journey, and I'm still learning. So I'm just trying to share as much as I can from what I know. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah,
but
we're all learning, we're all growing together, man. That's the whole point of it.
absolutely. Like I remember when Harzen he remixed one of my songs. He sent me the mix, and I was like, bro, this is fire. But
But yes.
but and I could have been I'm telling you, if it would have been me like 2 years ago, I would have been like, oh, this is fire, let's drop it. And then I would have regretted it
Yeah.
a year later because I'm like, damn, this could have been changed, this could have been fixed. But I was scared to speak up. So like I told Harzen, like, look, bro, I love this, but like honestly, my vocals are too low and you just need to turn them up. And then for some reason he took off the effect. My favorite
Mhm.
part of the whole
Yeah.
fucking song, he took the filter off, and I was like, bro, put the
Yes.
filter back on there. All I said was turn the vocals up, bro.
Yeah.
And he did that, bro. And then, bro, it took us like how many mixes was it? It was like 5 different mixes that you did on that.
Perhaps like five. And I sort of went back to the first one at the end. So basically, that's also a very interesting phenomenon that happens about mixing. Like, let's say you're producing, like you're a producer or an artist, but you have your DAW open, you're working on it 4 hours straight into it. Before you get into mixing, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Don't do anything to it, like on the period of 2 days, let's say. Start mixing it 2 days in 2 days time, because you really need that reset. You know, when you're producing,
Sure.
like when you're hooked on the DAW, like you start to get a whole lot of ticks. That's what I call the audio ticks. Let's call them like that. And some things are you're really vibing with. For instance, for me as a producer, I don't really play with vocals, so each time I drop a new instrument into my DAW and I start fucking with it, my dopamine levels really rise up because like it's a new thing. I like it. But when I distance myself from it and I go back to it another day, I said, no, this thing is too much. This thing is not working at all. I was just hooked. I was just like on this process of adding new stuff, adding new stuff, adding new stuff, and I wasn't realizing the bits that didn't actually make sense on the whole structure. So when you get into mixing, these things are a little bit more abstract comparing to the composition stage, because in mixing you're really looking into the details. So when you overdo it, and it's very easy to overdo it. That happened when I was mixing your remix. Like it was almost perfect. It was during a live, if I remember correctly. I was working on this beat in my DAW. I didn't really have like any melody or anything. I was not in that stage, but it was a Throwback Thursday. We did those back then, and Louis was basically Throwback Thursdays. People would show old track of theirs and something that they were working on, and so Louis showed off Blame Game, and I was just accidentally playing my beat on the DAW at the same time. And I was like, fuck, these things are matching. Like, man, just send me this thing right now. I'm going to remix it right now. And by the end of the live, I had something that was like very, let's say, heartfelt. Like it came very naturally, and that really resonated also with the person that I was collaborating with. In this case was Louis. When we started to overthink it, like, no, let's bring these levels up, it was a totally different track. And this is very, very easy to happen. So basically, try to get also into that sweet spot where you're just going with the flow, but you can also like distance yourself as an artist and look at what you're doing from an outside view. Like, if I were to listen to my music, would I like it? Would I dance to it? Would I vibe to it? And when you start getting into that mindset, your production and the way you produce really start to become different, because you're not thinking about the things you like to do, but you're also thinking about what people want to hear, what people expect from you. And you shouldn't over focus on that as well. You shouldn't over focus on what people expect from you. We shouldn't live on too much on expectations. Like, you find you, but then you need to have that quality standard that you want to deliver. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I talk too much right now.
Now you're good, bro. Again, like that's what we're doing.
I just went with the flow.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we're going. Like, we're doing things a little different for reviews. Like, yeah, we're vibing, listening to music, and like reviewing the music and giving ratings. But we also want to talk a little bit and chill with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. It's all like, just trying to help you guys. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm learning too as I'm giving you guys feedback also and listening to your music. So it's all welcome. It's all welcome. So we're gonna take a little intermission real quick. So I'm gonna play something that's not from the queue, but I'll give you guys the queue. We only have 2 more songs. We got Slash 24, and then we got Elishay Music. But I mean, this next song doesn't even need an introduction. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
If you do, that's a dangerous game. 2 wrongs wasn't innocent. and I think about you. Knowing you won't change, knowing my love, way I need to use for me. Shoot 'em out, short and long, leave me alone. Why you digging on me? I feel it when you weep. Should've known, could've found you not me. So still, watch me bleed. No shame in your blame, no fear if you can't. Don't think when you bring pain up. If you do, that's a dangerous game.
Damn.
I love that song.
I think it would be nice if you could just give a snippet of the original, like
Ooh,
up nice.
okay. You kind of read my mind. Let's see. Look, y'all gonna notice, y'all see this cover, right? Blade Game Harzen Remix. And then the cover for the original. You know what I'm saying? Same aesthetic and everything, just with a little Harzen touch. Damn, this song is at 150. That's crazy. So yeah, this is from a year ago. But it was definitely more than that.
I don't miss you, but
wait, why is it not? Okay, never mind.
It's much slower. It's totally
Louis, Louisville, yeah. No shame in your blame game. No thing if you can. Yeah. Don't think when you bring pain. Yeah. If you do, that's a dangerous game. Yeah. Two wrongs wasn't insane.
Y'all get the gist. Y'all get the gist, man. He did his thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, that song is one of my favorite songs ever. It was the first song that I tried to, like, sing. Like, I was actually like, this is me actually singing with no pitch correction, none of that. Like, that was just straight up me singing, layers in there. And, like, that's why I say, like, do layers, because, like, that's what layers do to my voice. It makes me sound like a fucking siren. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just gives it that little extra, like that shame in your blank game. Imagine hearing those stacked on top of each other. It makes that harmony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, like, man,
definitely.
when Harzen, bro, when you did that remix, bro, it was honestly, like, I was just so happy with it. Because, again, I love that song. It has so much, like, real, like, actual feelings in it. And, like, where, like, all my music, I'm, like, talking real stuff that I actually experienced. And I try to keep it that way. I try not to talk about made up things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally talk real shit. So, like, it was very special. So when I saw him, like, speed it up and then add all the other cooler stuff to it, I was like, bro, this is, like, it just gave it, like, because it doesn't take away from the original. Like, you can go listen to the original and be like, yo, this is a beautiful song. And then you go listen to the Harzen remix and you're like, yo, like, it's like same song, but two different songs, two different vibes. And, like, each vibe, like, you know, just gives the song even more feeling, more lore, more everything. So, I mean, I appreciate you for just remixing.
I think it really proves, like, how much the BPM of a track really alters completely the vibe of the whole thing. Because the original, like, although it's the same song, the original BPM, like, puts me in the mood into, like, just chill in my room and smoke a joint, you know? The remix makes me want to dance, like, and it's the same track, but they basically give you different moods, like, you react differently to into what you add into it and to the speed that you choose. And so these things also aren't static, guys. Like, you can be working like 4 hours straight with 120 BPMs. Try to speed that up, or try to slow it down and see how it sounds. Like, you'll be surprised. Many of my tracks came out that way.
And if you guys hear too, like, that was like, I think that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And, like, my mixing wasn't the best, but what carried me was them layers. If I wasn't layering, my music would have been trash. But, like, I'm telling you, with that song, like I can listen to it and I'm like, okay, it's too loud. I definitely needed a compressor on there. Like the EQ definitely needed some help. You know what I mean? I could have did the EQ better. I could have did a little pitch correction in there. But again, that's just things that you kind of just pick up on over time. And I feel like it's always good to go back to your older stuff.
Sure.
But hey man, that was a nice little segment right there. So guys, up next we got Slash 24. We like to call him the golden boy around these parts.
Yeah.
The golden child of Oman. Are you in here, Slash? You better be in here, bro. If you're not in here, I'm gonna be real disappointed, bro.
Golden boy. Golden boy, you here?
Is the golden child here still? Oh, why?
No. I'm gonna hit him up.
Now he's in here. He's in here.
He is?
Yeah,
I'm always here.
That's why I said, oh, why? That's like, so basically, so we're going to teach ours in some slang. Oh, why is basically like saying, like, that's what I thought, in a sense. But, like, in a nice way, like, okay, that's what I thought. You better be here. So it's like, oh, why? You feel me? You're learning today, bro. I love it.
Oh, why? Okay. I'll never use that. It's just keep telling me this, but I know I'll never use it. But okay.
Oh, why?
It's like playing cards, man, for me. Like each time everyone wants to play poker, they have to teach me the rules. Because I forget.
You know what taught me? They used to have this card that has all the like different like suits. Well, not suits, but all the different like combinations you can win with. And I would just have that next to me. It's pretty easy once you get into it. But all right, guys. Up next, we got Slash 24. And this song. So he said, new song. I did it yesterday. Ooh. Gotta love a fresh one. But all right, guys. This is Slash 24, and it's called Lost It. Oh, why?
So endless. Feel like all I can win. Got my chains on my ways. Got my ways on the way. People when they send me in the street. Fuck me around, I would get the beef. People when they send me in the street. Yeah, feel like Travis Scott in the speed. Somebody don't understand what you do, what you need. I love the people when they send me in the street. Fuck the beef, I'm loving the heat. It's lost, it's lost, it's lost. Putting diamonds all in my paddock. If you diss, then it might get traction. Get a Chanel if she want more baggage. I'm fly as hell, I don't do no capping. Tell Shawty what's happening. V10 and you can't even pass it. At risk, I'm living too lavish. I rock at the show at the Madison. Tell them I get paper always. That Shawty be chill on the seaside. We can do it on cam and be live. I can spin me a quarter, I'm surfing the water. I told them to order the G5. That Lambo leaving them behind. And get lost, I'm leaving them behind. I never get lost, I just wanna get a love. Be just wanna bug. Got my friends and the goals, I just wanna go and again and on. Ain't nobody gonna have a seat and it goes in the numb and the gnome. Mixing it goes and coming and on like a gam and a gnome. I'm lost in hill, I kill the wind. I drive in your ways, I got my ways. I don't kill, I just come in the way. Tryna be dope, that's Slash 24. Episode endless. Feel like all I can win. Got my chains, got my ways. Got my ways on the fan. People when they send me in the street. Fuck me around, I would get the beef. People when they send me in the street. Yeah, feel like Travis Scott in the speed.
Yes,
Damn.
sir. Again, guys, that was
Damn.
Slash 24 with Lost It. So, first thing I want to say is compress that motherfucker. Compress. That's the first
Mhm.
thing. Make sure you compress it. Make sure those levels are good. And I don't want to sound mean when I say this, but that feature, I wasn't feeling it.
That what?
The feature, so the person he was collabing with.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest, way too much auto tune. Like that was way,
Yeah.
way too much auto tune.
Hmm.
So yeah, man, I think the feature kind of killed it for me. But I like Slash's I love how his confidence is getting better. I love that
Hmm.
about him. Like he's really like stepping into his like power, into his presence, energy, and all that stuff. So I definitely gotta shout you out for that, bro. Cause like you're just getting better. Um, but yeah, bro, it's just the feature that kind of threw me off. Like for one, again, like I was saying, too much auto tune. Two, I didn't really know what he was saying at all, and he sounded like what everybody else kind of trying to sound like. So I feel like it kind of took away from your part. But hey, no shade. That's just me personally how I feel about it. It's not really my vibe. Um, but again, I do like your part. Slash again, I just think definitely compress that song a little bit. And remember what we said, bro. Less auto tune is always better. And them layers are important, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, the layers are gonna give you like the what the auto tune already does. You can think of auto tune as AI. Like if you ask AI, hey, can you make me some layers? That's all it's doing. I'm telling you, bro. You use about like 5 layers, maybe less, 3 to 5 layers, you'll get that same sound. You know what I mean? So just reiterating that to everybody who uses auto tune. Just do layers. It's the same thing, and a little bit of pitch correction. Just a little bit of pitch correction is not gonna hurt you. The auto tune is gonna hurt you, because like for one, when you perform live, if you don't have one of those microphones that already has like auto tune on it, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just takes away that feeling that everybody really is craving from a song. You know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna give it. I'm sorry, Slash. I'm gonna give this one a 7, and the only reason I'm giving it a 7 is because the feature, like, because of the feature, and again, because it's not finished. But again, good shit on your part, bro. What do you think, Hars?
Well, actually, I'm gonna be honest. I'm very proud with Slash's progress because I can tell that he's really taking in the feedback. Like, yeah, there's still a little bit of misuse of autotune. I felt that obviously, but it's a bit less from what I heard before. And the segment of the other guy had a lot more than his, and this made like a little variation between between them, you know. So I thought that, well, personally, this is not my style, but I think that that structure could work. You know what I'm saying? Like you have like these clean vocals with little or not at all the auto tune, and then you could have a verse with another artist that plays around with the auto tune. I think the instrumental could work in a structure like this, and I think that you strove to do just that. But maybe you just overdid it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just turn that down a notch. Really, like, try to keep things simple and really take your time with the mixing mostly. mixing well the vocals, mixing well the backtrack, like those things that really make the song work in the end. So I'm gonna go with a 7.5 on this one.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna go with the 8 at first, but taking into account there are still these things that need to be worked on, and comparing to other commentary that I did earlier to other tracks, I would place Slash tracks, at least on these reviews, on a 7.5, definitely.
That's fair. And he said he added layers, but look, this is where you're telling you, Slash. Fuck the auto tune, bro. Don't use it. And I'm not saying don't use it at all. I'm saying like go into a song with no auto tune and put like 5 layers on it. You know what I'm saying? And each layer should be different. So have your main vocal, your main layer, be your main melody. The same way like a beat is made, right? It's done with layers, right? You got the melody, then you got the snare, and you got the bass and all that other stuff, right? Same thing with your vocals. You have to have that main layer. That's like your main melody, the main way you want it to sound. And then when you do the other layers, do them differently. Don't do it the same, like, not cadence, but not like, just try like a different like flow. Like do one monotone, do one just, where like the main layer, you're just saying it, right? So like for the Blame Game song, right? I'll give you an example, right? This is how I did it. I did one layer where I was like, no shame in your blame game. No thing if you can't hang ya. Don't think when you bring pain ya. Simple layer. Then the next layer, I went, no shame in your blame game. No thing if you can't hang ya. Right? 2 different layers. And then the last layer, that's the one where I go the craziest. And sometimes I don't even say everything. It's just certain parts of the song I'll say just to emphasize it more. So like, no shame in your blank game. No dang if you can't hang ya. So like you see like every layer is just different, and then once you put all those layers together, boom, you get that harmony. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're saying, bro. Like when you do layers, don't be afraid, bro. I've seen people do 10 layers, bro. Like talk to Hunter. Hunter, I seen that motherfucker do so many layers, but it works. It works for him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're really saying. But yeah, again, guys, we got our last submission right now. This is by Illustrate Music. So again, guys, this is a producer from LA. Definitely tap in with him if you need some beats, if you're trying to collab. Ooh, 80s pop song. I like that. Oh, I was going to say this too, Slash. Like, bro, you're 14. You're young, bro. You still have that voice, that, like, innocent, like, like, clear, like, you don't have a deep voice like us, bro. We can't, if we want to get to your point, we have to do a higher pitch. You know what I mean? So take advantage of your voice right now, bro, because, like, you're going to miss it, bro.
Start smoking, please. Start smoking because
I'm always 15. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. He said I'm 15. My bad, big bro. My bad, big bro. I don't want no problems. All right, guys. Up next, we got Illustrate Music. Producer from LA. Like I said, tap in with him. Follow him all plats at Illustrate Music. Instagram, Spotify, all that good. But this beat is called Ride the Wave.
The Wave?
bro, I'm not gonna lie. I could have watched that video if it was on loop for like 10 hours. Like I would have just been sitting there like,
Yeah.
bro, that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Jared. You gotta do that to all your beats, bro.
Hmm.
Mandatory. You have to do that. That shit was so cool. I love that shit. I just like the visual. The beat was fire too. Like I love how like how the visual showed you like how it works in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
but then also how it was like a build up. It's like a journey. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jared does that a lot, where it's always a journey in his beats, and I loved it. Like that was fire, bro. That's a million out of 10 for me. Like I got nothing to say except do that more. I like, bro. If you have visuals like that, and you just put them on YouTube, I think they will go crazy. So yeah, bro. No feedback from me, bro. Just overall, like that shit was fire. I loved it. What about you, Hars?
Hmm. Well, I don't know, but I think he has like this sort of NPC that he might have synced with these sort of visuals, and I think I saw him do something like that previously, and it was really interesting because this is not actually a, a production. Let's say this is actually a live performance, right? And it has that feeling like he was literally. Playing those samples and arranging them in real time. So, 1,000 out of 10 for me as well. Like more of that, definitely. But I also like the other stuff that Jared does usually.
Nah, yeah, bro. That was fire. It's called Beat Surfer 2, bro. I want to see more. I
Hmm.
need it. I crave it. I crave it now. Gave me a craving, bro. But again, bro, thanks for that. That was dope. So we actually do have a couple more community plays. It's actually from Light NS the rapper. I don't know if you guys know that guy. Um
I don't know
pretty
him.
yeah, pretty crazy guy. It's pretty crazy. But we got a submission from him, so I wanna play his submission, then I also wanna play one of his songs, bro, that like I've had this song on repeat for like days. Like it's so fucking good. But we're gonna do some Light NS the rapper real quick before we wrap this live up. And again, I appreciate everybody that's here supporting for real. You know, we do it for you guys. I love doing these reviews. They're fun as hell. And as you guys can see, like I got my energy back. So we're gonna be having some more fun for real. So let me get this set up. Light NS the rapper. And yes, he stole my name. I gave him permission. This is not a joke. You can ask him. I was like, really, bro? I was like, really, bro? Out of nowhere, you're just Light NS the rapper? Really? Okay. All right. I'll allow it.
For real?
I swear, bro. Because look, Light had this whole thing where like he didn't know what name he wanted to go by, and I was like, bro, just make
Okay.
it shorter because it used to be and I'm giving away secrets right now, guys. So like this is why it's good to stay to the end. You know what I'm saying? So like he used to call himself Light Never Switch, right? Which was cool.
Oh,
It was a pretty cool name. I
NS.
loved it, right? And then he was like, I don't know, I want to change it, and I was like, bro, don't change it. If anything, just make it shorter, because he didn't like that it was long. So he just changed it to I'm pretty sure he just changed it to Light NS, and I told him that's cool because that way NS can mean anything. So it's never switch. It will always be never switch, but it could be like anything that you can think of with NS, like light nothing something. Like it could be anything. You know what I mean? So he
And
had
sounds
that
good.
for he had that for a while, and then out of nowhere, just on a random Tuesday, he decided, oh, I'm just gonna call myself Light NS the rapper, and I was like, yo, where'd you get that idea from? And
Nice.
he was like, listen, man. I was like, it's
The-
okay, bro. It's okay, bro. I give you the blessing to be my son. You are my son, though. Just know from this day on, you are now my son. And he was like, you know what? You got it. You're right. You're right. And I was like, all right, bro. So we got Lioness the rapper, Louisville the rapper.
He's to write it on his bio. The rapper, so.
Just put my father dot dot Louisville the rapper.
No.
But alright, this song is called. He said it's a new drop 4 hours ago. Okay, I haven't heard this yet, and it's called Platelets. Platelets.
Platelets.
Platelets. So this is Platelets, produced by Minoko. By Lioness the rapper. Let's get it.
Platelets.
Yeah, darkness. Why they so fucking? Why they so fucking? Why they so fucking? And they always bugging. Why they so fucking? Why they so fucking easy to manipulate? I'ma have to dedicate. I'ma have to elevate. They've been drifting, they've been shifting like they screaming. And I hate the fake shit. Watch me Neo in the Matrix. I be cooking, I can bake too. Who they showing hate to? And they late too. First and last hate of me, and I bleed from my family plates too. Playlists. Dropping playlists. Wasn't grateful. When I'm dead, I'll be thankful. I was faithful. The energy I'm in is still wasteful.
Yeah, why you shaking? Have some patience. G.O.D. motivated, only way to make it. I pray you won't be late. Each day I keep my facing. Each day I'm debating, never tracing. So long, I'm still legend in the making. And they waiting. I'm up with the show. Elevating, yeah. We ascending, yeah. And I'm bending all dimensions. Fuck the tension. This world is fucked up. It's some fucked up love. It's some fucked up trust. They done fucked up my trust. I'ma cry. I'ma put my hands in my and die. I don't know why. Yeah, but I gotta keep going. I'll never sigh. But I'ma sigh. I'ma go give me some and I'm sorry.
Why they so fucking easy to manipulate? I'ma have to dedicate, I'ma have to elevate. They've been drifting, they've been shifting like they screaming and I hate the fake shit. Watch me Neo in the Matrix. I be cooking, I can bake too. Who they showing hate to? And they late too. First and last hate of me, and I bleed from my family plates too. Playlists. Dropping playlists. Wasn't grateful. When I'm dead, I'll be thankful. I was faithful. The energy off in is still wasteful.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, Harrison, let's start with you, bro. What you think?
Well, what do I think? Well, damn. Why'd you do this to me? I'm gonna be honest. The only commentary that I have on this track, and I really love the thing about light. It's his energy. Like I really love his vibe and the energy that he puts into what he's saying. So, like the overdose of autotune that this track has really threw me off quite a lot because I know that if you take that off, light can hold up the whole segment and it sounds dope in his natural style. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, it doesn't need that in the track because it's a dope track. I love the beat, I love the instrumental, I love his presence as I usually do. But the only commentary I have is just take the auto tune out. That's the only thing I have to say about it because I came more in contact with light stuff when I did the Out of My Head remix for him, and I really loved that one, and that was actually a freestyle that he recorded. So again, it was something that came very naturally of him when he recorded that thing. So what? Someone used autotune more than me. Definitely Slash. We're all learning. So yeah, I think the light on his natural record that I'm used to like would totally work on this track. I would just turn off the auto tune and export the track again, and it would be
Bro,
perfect.
that's what I tell him all the time, bro. I'm like, bro, you have such a distinct voice, and it's a beautiful
Hmm.
voice. Take advantage of that, and bro, and just do some layers. He never like, bro, he barely does layers, and I'm like, bro, that's all you have. And then he's always telling me like, yo, your music is like, I don't know how you do it, and it's like it's so clear, and I'm like, bro, layers. That's all
Hmm.
I do. I don't do nothing special, bro. I layer shit, and then I just mix every layer individually, and then I level them out so they're like not like on top of each other or like fucking with each other, and like one is here, one is here, one is here, and they're all
Hmm.
working together to be this harmony. Like and like I have to agree. Like I think if he takes that auto tune off, and then also does a better compressing too to get like again those levels between the beat and the
Hmm.
vocals better, that's all he needs. That's really all he needs. But I really do feel that because like, bro, every time he sends me his vocals and I mix them, beautiful, bro, beautiful. And I don't do anything. All I do, bro, I do my preset that I use for my vocals. I do the same preset for him, but I change it up a little bit. I add a little bit of reverb, a little bit of echo, compress it a little bit, and that's it. I barely, that's one thing. Like, if you can get a clean mix, that's all you need. Well, not a clean mix. If you can get a clean take, like a good recording, the mixing is that much easier. And most of his recordings are very clean. So when he brings them
Hmm.
to me, if they don't have any static in them, it's the easiest thing to mix. You know what I mean? But even when he has one layer, bro, I think I don't know if it was no, it wasn't passion. On the song Mirrors, he only had one
Hmm.
layer. It was one layer, but it sounded so good because like his voice is just like he has the energy for that. So yeah, like if you're watching this, bro, I'm gonna give you the timestamp, bro. Stop it with the auto tune, bro. You don't need it, bro. You don't need it. You have a beautiful voice, bro. But I mean, I still like the song though. I like the overall vibe of it. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, just because again, the auto tune,
Hmm.
everything else we said, a couple of things you gotta do to fix it. So
Yeah, I definitely give it 8 out of 10 as well. I think I didn't rate it, but I do think that for instance, yeah, it's fun to work with harmonies and layers, and I think that's like we could call it a trick that helps and overall improves. But some artists, and I think Light is one of them, is one of these examples. He really doesn't need to use that much of layers because he's so
mm-hmm,
present. Like it's such a performance. I feel when I hear his stems. That I think that's all it needs. So in this particular track that has like this very electronic vibe in the background, perhaps you could use auto tune, but like on the end of a small verse, like you just have a word that ends in a little bit of auto tune in there, you know, just playing around with it, just because this particular instrumental, this particular music, this track, this beat asks for it. Like this is one of those examples that
mm-hmm.
I say, okay, autotune can make sense here because the whole background it's sort of like a robot playing. So if you have a robot voice, things match. So, but don't overdo it. That's the thing about
Exactly.
autotune. It's not overdoing. But
Yeah,
yeah,
bro, because he
hey,
has a song.
another
If you haven't checked this one out, Unity of Love, where like it's his cleanest song, the cleanest song that I've
10.
ever heard, and like he used autotune, but it sounds good, like it sounds perfect. You know what I mean? So like if you want to listen to that on your off time, bro, like
Hmm.
or like again, if you're watching like this far, like go to that song, and that song is gonna tell you how much autotune you should be using, how you should be mixing when it comes to songs like this. But I do want to share this song by him also. I love this song. Definitely check out this EP by Light and Ness the rapper. It's called Life is a Good Nightmare. Also has a song on there with Slash. It's only a 3-song EP, but this is absolutely my favorite song from the EP, so I had to play it. Um, Slash, I did hear you guys' song. I liked it. I think with this, like overall, there's a couple things that he needed to do better with the mixing, but we'll get to that after this song.
Hmm.
But this is "Make Me Cry" by Light and S the Rapper.
This is the song that makes me cry. I stayed up praying I just die. I'd give my life for paradise, burn in hell twice to see you smile. This is the song that makes me cry. I stayed up praying I just die. I'd give my life for paradise, burn in hell twice to see you smile. It's been hell anyways. I've been burning in the sun on the day to day. I've been learning to be one, wanna fade away. I can't look up in the mirror, turn my face away. Oh no, here we go again. Another fake friend headed to my ends. Never break, fall, watch me back, I'm bent. Never break, push 100 like I'm in a band. I hate to pretend, but I'm pressing send. Press record, can't afford another chore. Put it all on the back till I'm sore. I ain't living, hope I die while I'm poor. I abhor human life, I just wanna soar. Wanna fly like a bird, fly away. Praying I just die. I give my life for paradise, burn in hell twice to see you smile. It's been hell anyways. I've been learning in the sun on the day to day. I've been burning to be one, wanna fade away. I can't look up in the mirror, turn my face away. Oh no.
Damn, again, like I love this song, guys. I love this song so much. Like, and it's funny because he put it last on the EP because he doesn't like it, and I was like, bro, what? But I'm glad that he put it last because you always got to save the best for last. But I do still think that the song needs a lot of fixing. Like, I think the frequencies were too high on this one. So like a better EQ on that would have like helped it, and also a compressor overall would have helped the song because the beat is like too loud and it's way louder than the vocals. So Light, again, if you're watching this later, only thing I have to say to you is just keep working on those mixes, bro. Like keep doing your thing because you're getting better, but just pay attention to those high frequencies, that little bit of static that comes in when you're doing like the louder vocals and stuff like that. And then pay attention to what the beat is telling you, because sometimes the beat will tell you where you need to be. You know what I mean? So if the beat is already loud as shit, then off the rip, okay, this is gonna need a compressor later on. So try to mix your vocals to a point where you're gonna add a compressor to turn down that beat. But you kind of just gotta like find that balance. But I love this song, bro. Like the subject matter, the feeling that he put in it, the vibe. Like I'm still trying to think of what vibe it gets me, because it's definitely like I don't want to say early 2000s, but maybe like 07, 08, 09 type of vibe. Like, it's just like I love it, bro. Like it's been hell anyways. Like that's my favorite part. That when he did the flyaway part, when he just kept saying it, so it's like he's actually flying as he's saying it because he just keeps going. You know what I mean? So like I love everything. Like I love the whole overall concept of this song. Again, I just think the quality wasn't the best. I feel like this was a rush mix. This is what this sounds like. It's like he mixed it quickly. He didn't want to hear the song, and then he just dropped it. That's what I get from it. So like I think he should have just spent a little more time in the mixing section of the song. But again, this is like top 5, like Light in that song for me. And what you think?
Well, again, I think his performance is always over the top. And the auto tune is really a turn off for me. And I said it from the previous song, and I'll say about it this one again. I don't feel like he needs auto tune that much. And if that other instrumental was kind of asking for an auto tune, this one didn't ask at all for it at all. I think that you really need more confidence in using your stems as they are, raw, because your performance is like that. It's raw, So just be truth to that, brother, And I think it will overall sound much better. And I think that's about it. And sure, there is a little bit of work on the mixing that needs to be done, but for me that's an afterthought now. I think this is the priority, like to be comfortable in your own skin, and present that to the world and deliver that. So yeah, that's the feedback I got.
I don't know if I gave it a rating, but my rating, honestly, I'm gonna be a little biased here. I'm sorry, guys. My best friend, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10 just because I related to the song so much, and I just love everything about the song. But if I was being not biased, I would still give it like a solid 8. I think a solid 8 is good because like if he takes that auto tune off, like you said, and just worked on that mixing a little bit, it would be a perfect 10. But yeah, that's my
Yeah,
rating on it.
I would go with the solid A as well.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're getting close to wrapping it up. Again, I just want to appreciate everybody. If you're watching this later on and you got this far, you're a true fan. You're a real one for real. You're a real one. Oh, why? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But again, I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys for supporting and being here and showing the love. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody who submitted music today. Love y'all for that. I think I'm gonna end it off with a song from another song from my EP, Mirrors. You can find the EP on SoundCloud at Louisville. And I want you to like really listen to this song, Harzan. Like when light comes up, because this is a mix that I did for him, no autotune. So we're gonna get to see like
Perfect.
the two different sides of light. And mind you, it was only one layer, just one layer, which is like my style of mixing. So guys, this song is called Mirror from the Mirrors EP. And it is
Mirror,
featuring
mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Yeah, guys, this song is called Mirror and it's featuring Light and S. Let's get it.
Mirror, mirror, Bozy.
Yeah, bringing that old loop back. So told me to come through step. I've been a vet, so too old for this and that. This my craft, you can't fathom where I'm at. Gone too far to give up some. Jersey in my head, I'm done. Tired of hate and evil, huh? Feeling with late, I'm heaven sent. Living in hell was easy, horns and halos ain't too different. Torn apart to build myself up. Keep on kicking, even when it's getting messy. Fuck a hook, I just wanna vent to you. Ay, find your power, it's in you. Look outside, you'll find no truth. Look inside, you'll find your you. Spent so long just chasing you. Life now, I just live right. Just flow and take what's mine. I got everything I need, and you everything to me. Don't say sorry, just be free from reacting. God and goddess, and the galactic kings and queens. Mirror. Mirror, 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 mirror. Don't understand that you're not ready or not here to play. Post the fake, Friends and enemies keep lurking, let them hate. Use that shit to fuel your passion, keep them close enough and wait. It's your moment to be great. Stand as tall as Empire State.
Mirror, 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 mirror. We are mirrors of each other. If you don't understand what I'm saying in this song, or this EP, it's not for you. It's not for you. Hey, yo, light. Hey, yo, light.
I just gotta keep on pushing, don't care that they looking. Bitch, I'm a 5-star chef and I'm cooking. I look in the mirror instead, talk to myself and I get in my head. Walking myself on the way to this bread. Block on the shelf, if I use it I'm dead. I'm a pacifist, but if you come in near my homie, Lord knows you can catch this fist. Screaming the demons, they eating, they scheming, they don't need a reason. They're reaching out for me, they won't take me deeper, approaching the reaper. She gorgeous, she might be a keeper, but I do not need it for real. I need peace, I need it to cease. I tell my disease, fuck off or taste steel. Blood in my mouth, I can't wash it out. I've been my tongue too long, I need help. I look in the mirror, I look in the mirror, I look in the mirror, and it all gets so clear.
So that was Mirror, again featuring Light and Nesta Rapper on the Mirrors EP. Harzan, let me know. Let me know how I did on that mix, man.
Man, like, here's the answer to all the things we said before about his style. Like, he was perfect on this one. And when it gets to his segment, like the whole song just explodes, you know? Like, I really vibed with it. I really love to hear Light in this style, and I think he needs to really get comfortable with it, and just keeping on. Definitely, I think you both did really well. I would say though, if it were me, I would just make it a little faster. but that's
I see that.
That's what I usually do. Either way,
A little faster BPM. Now I respect that, because like honestly, I just wanted to talk my shit, bro. I just wanted to talk my shit. I want you to hear this.
Yeah,
I make sure I emphasize every motherfucking thing, bro. But like again, bro, I've done so. Like if you listen to Rise of the Bozy Boys, I mix his vocals for No Lie, and I think Where Did We Go? But I think No Lie was the first mix I ever did for him, bro. And it was the same thing, bro. It was one layer, and I did the same thing, bro. That's why I said like sometimes it's easier to do his vocals compared to mine, because the only reason mine takes longer because I have a lot of layers. Like I like to use at least 3 layers is like my minimum, and then my max is like 5 to 6. It depends on like the vibe of the song. Like I think for Moonlight I used like 4 layers or 5 layers. You know what I mean? Because it was a more melodic song. But bro, like his mixing, when I mix his stuff, it's like so easy because I don't have to do much. I really don't.
It's ready
I
to
really
go.
don't. You know what I mean? It's just like it's honestly just doing my regular preset, making sure and there's never static, like putting a little reverb on it, some echo, because I like how his voice sounds with echo when you can hear it repeating and stuff. And then that's it. And then I don't even have to compress it. All I do is compress it together with the whole track overall, like the overall compressor, bro. But like, bro, like I tell him this all the time, bro. Just, bro, your voice, you have a good voice. Like, take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
He really does, and this one really proves it. Definitely.
No, facts. But again, guys, we were live for 2 hours, 17 minutes. I think that's a good time to cut it off. Yeah, it felt longer. Honestly. I was having fun. So, if you guys want to pull up for an Among Us party? We're having an Among Us party on Friday. For all the loners, if you're lonely on this Valentine's Day, you can go play Among Us with us. So if you guys want to play Among Us, you know what I'm saying? That's just another like benefit of being in the Bozy World community. And if you want to join the Bozy World community, you can hit me up on Instagram at Louisville underscore the rapper, and we will get you into the group chats so you can get some collaboration, some networking, all that stuff. Again, I appreciate everybody that's here, that's been showing love, that's been riding with us. We do these reviews every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And just to give a little bit of like some future events, we have a live set live that's going to be coming out soon, hosted by yours truly, Harzin. So if you guys want to submit your music to be on the live set, you can do that. Just DM Harzin on Instagram at Harzin Music and get yourself on our live set. But I think we're gonna do those on Mondays. I think it is.
Yeah, we're gonna go for Mondays for that
Okay,
one.
so I'm pretty sure. So Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna have that live, where again it's just a
Mhm.
live set. We also have opportunities for you to be interviewed by RPG Red Purple Gold on Artists. That is Tuesdays at 8 p.m. East, right here on YouTube. And also we have 10th in Music, where you can get your EP or album reviewed by me and RPG straight on live. So again, if you guys want to be part of the community, if you want to be part of any of these events where the artists are artists, 10th in Music, if you want to be on the panel with us on music reviews, you're more than welcome to. I will send you the link for StreamYard to get up here with us. And again, we have a lot of events coming up that are like, the more recent ones. And then we have some other stuff that we're working on. If you guys have any suggestions for us, any ideas, you can give us those ideas. Just DM us and we will take it into account and we will try to incorporate it into the community. But again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And Harzin, do you have any final messages?
Yeah, definitely hit me up if you want to be featured on these live sets that we're doing. You can check out three that we did last year on my channel on Instagram, just for you to understand the concept. We basically want to give our members like a space where everyone has their moment, and at the same time, when you're sharing this post that you're featured in, all other artists are featured in that post as well. So it's a win-win situation. Everybody is promoting everybody's work, and that's what Bozy is about: helping each other, growing together. And we came up with the idea of the lights. That's just because of that, because we wanted to give everyone a little space in the spotlight and actually be featured on the Bozy World page with these live sets. So definitely hit me up. We'll add you to a different group chat that we have just for the live sets, and stay tuned because they're gonna start really soon.
And with that being said, y'all know how we gotta finish it off, man. You gotta build it up. You gotta blow in it. That's the magic right there. You gotta blow in it like twice, like that. Yes, sir. Alright, y'all. Love y'all. Peace and love. See y'all next Friday.
Peace and love.